The town of Hollowridge, nestled in the valley of mist-covered hills, had a history woven with threads of joy and laughter. The distant strains of carnival music still lingered in the air, a haunting melody that stirred memories of days long gone. The abandoned carnival grounds and the outskirts of town stood as a testament to a bygone era, a relic forgotten by time. And this peculiar night, the moon cast a pallid glow upon the rusted gates of the Forgotten Carnival. The air seemed charged with an unusual energy, as if the very atmosphere held its breath in anticipation. Whispers of the carnival's mysterious reopening wove through the town like a ghostly breeze, captivating the attention of the curious and the daring. Gathered at the entrance were a handful of intrepid souls, drawn together by an invisible force that beckoned them toward the abandoned carnival. Among them was Sarah, a young woman whose insatiable curiosity and fascination with the macabre led her to take the lead. The creaking gates reluctantly swung open, revealing a desolate path that wound through the skeletal remains of attractions frozen in time. The Ferris wheel, once a beacon of joy, loomed over the carnival grounds like a spectral sentinel, its rusted structure groaned with every turn, casting long shadows that danced with the whispers of the night. The flickering lights atop the wheel emitted an otherworldly glow, creating an eerie tableau against the moonlit sky. Undeterred by the ominous ambience, the group ventured deeper into the carnival grounds. The ghostly carousel stood at the heart of the desolation, its painted horses frozen in mid-gallop, expressions of eternal torment etched on their faces. The once-vibrant colours had faded, leaving the carousel trapped in a perpetual state of twilight. As the group explored the decaying attractions, a tent at the far end of the carnival grounds beckoned with an unnatural allure. The entrance flapped in the wind, revealing a passage into the unknown. Hesitation hung in the air, but the magnetic pull of the mysterious spectacle proved too potent to resist. The tent, once vibrant with the hustle and bustle of carnival performers, now stood as a forbidding structure against the night sky. The visitors stepped inside, their senses assaulted by a thickening atmosphere that seemed to pulse with malevolence. The air within carried the faint scent of popcorn and cotton candy, remnants of a long-forgotten era. In the center of the tent stood a figure clad in tattered finery, a ringmaster frozen in time. With a skeletal hand, the ringmaster gestured for the visitors to approach. His eyes, hollow sockets that seemed to pierce the very soul, held a promise and a curse. In this realm of forgotten dreams, you are the players in a twisted masquerade. The ringmaster intoned, his voice a haunting melody that echoed from the depths of the abyss. Behold the attractions that await, where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. The visitors, now ensnared in the carnival's ominous grip, felt compelled to explore the attractions laid out before them. Each ride, each game, held a dark secret, a malevolent force that sought to entangle their spirits in the web of the Forgotten Carnival. The tunnel of whispers beckoned with its ghostly murmurs, revealing the darkest secrets of those who dared to enter. The mere maze distorted reality, reflecting twisted versions of the visitors' own reflections, monstrous caricatures that grinned with wicked delight. As the night wore on, the carnival's malevolence deepened. The visitors, their faces etched with a blend of fear and fascination, became mere pawns in the carnival's twisted game. The attractions, unlimited by an unseen force, unleashed horrors that transcended the boundaries of the living and the dead. The haunted roller coaster sped through the darkness, its riders enveloped in a cacophony of anguished wails. The fun house, its mirrored halls now a labyrinth of despair, toyed with the minds of those who ventured into its depths. The Ferris wheel, once a symbol of joy, now spun with a relentless malice, trapping the visitors in a nightmarish cycle. One by one, the visitors succumbed to the carnival's malevolent grip. Their anguished cries mingled with the distant echoes of laughter that had long since faded. The once-abandoned carnival had feasted on the curiosity and the souls of those who had dared to enter. As dawn approached, the carnival grounds fell once again into a deathly silence. The gates, creaking with finality, closed as if sealing away the malevolence that had been unleashed. The decaying rides, bathed in the soft light of morning, stood as silent witnesses to the horrors that had transpired. The abandoned carnival, having tasted the essence of the living, retreated into the shadows, its gates locked in a spectral embrace. The wind carried away the echoes of the night, leaving behind only the remnants of a sinister secret. An eternal carnival that hungered for the souls of those who dared to seek the forgotten pleasures of its twisted attractions. The town of Hollowridge, oblivious to the malevolence that had unfolded on the outskirts, woke to the soft light of dawn. The carnival's reopening became a mere rumour, a ghost story whispered among the townsfolk. The rusting gates, now closed and entwined with vines, guarded the carnival's secrets as a sentinel against the encroachment of the living. Yet the echoes of that fateful night lingered in the air, a haunting melody that reverberated through the hearts of those who had ventured into the carnival's depths. The laughter of the forgotten, the cries of the tormented, whispers of an eternal carnival that had briefly returned from the shadows to claim the souls of the curious and the daring. As the day unfolded in Hollowridge, the townsfolk went about their lives, unaware of the malevolence that lurked just beyond the hills. The carnival, now a silent mausoleum of twisted dreams, waited patiently for the next nightfall, when the rusting gates would creak open once again, and the eternal dance between the living and the dead would resume in the shadowy realm of the Forgotten Carnival.